What's going on? This is Magic Mitch, the food adventurer, and in this video, I'm taking on what I thought was going to be an easier cheeseburger eating challenge here at the Bear Grill in Stafford, England, but things take a bit of a turn on this one. And now, when I say easy, I don't necessarily mean it's a smaller burger challenge, because that's definitely not the case here, but more like familiar territory, as I've taken down numerous burger challenges throughout my food adventures, so I wasn't expecting anything out of the ordinary with this cheeseburger challenge. Which, by the way, is just simply called the Bear Grylls Burger Challenge. And with this challenge comes a burger that has two 12-ounce beef patties on it, and then that is all layered with Monterey Jack cheese, onions, and bacon. Ooh, yeah, baby. Then there's also some lettuce and tomatoes in there. Then that burger is served on a massive bun, along with 2 sides of chips and 2 pints of soda. And if you're able to finish that all within the 1 hour time limit, you get the 25 British pound meal for free, a free shirt, and your picture up on their wall of fame. And as I just mentioned, I've done numerous burger challenges, so my strategy was going to be pretty straightforward, the typical strategy I would use for any burger challenge. First off, go for the meats, then go for the chips, then finish with the bun. And since soda was a requirement for this challenge, I'd probably include that earlier in the challenge as opposed to using more water, but really, something like that doesn't make too much of a difference for me. Now, I do want to give you an update as how I'm doing on this tour, and that is in regards to my weight. Now, as the filming of this challenge, I'm up about 4 pounds on this trip so far, which is not terrible at all, considering I've been a naughty boy, as I've been embarking on all sorts of extra food adventures and side quests, trying out all kinds of goodies here in the UK, which really just consisted mostly of candy bars. And one of my favorites was those double-decker chocolate bars. Actually, pretty much all the chocolate bars I tried were great. Even the basic chocolate from Tesco was fantastic. It's a much better chocolate bar than Hershey bars here in the States. I even dipped my toes into a little biscuit action with those digestives. Then I also tried what was possibly the most overrated snack here, which are Jaffa cakes. Don't you even try to fight me on this one in the comments. And I'll just say I'd much rather have the far superior Jammy Dodgers. Or if you're Andy Santel, you refer to them as Jimmy Diggers, which always cracks me up whenever I hear that. But anyways, this is where I come into a bit of a conflict. On one hand, I just want to embark on all these food adventures with reckless abandon. But on the other hand, I do want to show some restraint because it's all extra. Extra food, extra calories, and in the end, extra weight gain. And with that extra weight gain comes diminishing food fighting abilities, which there are a ton of battles left to be fought on this tour, and ideally, these side quest food adventures would be something I would embark on after the trip, but with so much time left on this trip, it doesn't really make sense to buy these and hold on to them and save them for later, with them just sitting there in my backpack, tempting me, whispering to me, "Oh, hey there, I know you're thinking about me. I know you want me. Nobody has to know. It can be our little secret." So yeah, it's just best to avoid such temptations for the time being. And with that being said, I'm not sure if this was ever brought up, but just a little FYI, one thing that does help with burning off some of these calories during the international tours is that I have a big traveling backpack with me that has everything I'll be using on the trip. And I pretty much live out of there for the duration of the tour, but carrying that around every day does help get some activity in. Now getting back on track to the battle at hand, coming into this burger challenge, I felt pretty confident about my chances on this one, especially since 20 people previously had already beaten the challenge, so I figured this was going to be somewhat of a cakewalk. I mean, I've done plenty of burger challenges, and they're basically my bread and butter, so if everything went according to plan, I was even thinking about getting the new record, which was around 35 minutes. Oh, Mitchy. Oh, Mitchy Poo. Oh, when will you learn? Anyways, I can't confirm this, but there was something about this challenge, I'm 98% sure somehow it was tampered with. Most likely some crazy witchcraft, or possibly the soda was tampered with some voodoo magic, or at least that's what I was telling myself, because I don't know what was going on, but for some reason, out of nowhere, my food fighting abilities were falling fast. But you know what? This was not the time to be making excuses, as I was in an uphill battle against a colossal amount of carbs, here with the chips and the bun, and really, this was in fact the time for me to channel in my magical food fighting abilities and ready myself for the excruciating battle taking place, and try to get this thing down one bite at a time. Now when it comes to my thoughts on this food challenge, as far as the setup, I'm giving this one a thumbs up right away. You know I love it because it's got the gold standard, which is the free meal, the free shirt, and your picture up on their wall of fame for completing the challenge. And with that 1 hour time limit, it's definitely a nice thing to have, especially if you're riding the struggle bus like the person you're currently watching. Anyways, also, I kind of like the fact that there are drink requirements, even though it doesn't really add too much difficulty to the challenge, because most of the time I'm going to be using that much soda anyways, though it's just a little different, which is something I can enjoy. And for the taste, again, I'm giving this one a thumbs up. Again, this sort of kind of plays into the whole deception of the challenge. I don't think there was anything wrong or anything I didn't like with this challenge. Matter of fact, I thought everything tasted great. Now don't get me wrong, I could have absolutely been okay with one basket of chips, but they were cooked to perfection and the bun was more enjoyable than I thought it would be given my circumstances. And with that being said, if you made it this far to the video and you're enjoying your time watching it, I would greatly appreciate it if you took a few seconds to leave a little magic of your own by liking the video and commenting down below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and want to continue to see how things unfold during this tour across the UK and Europe, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification next to it so you never miss a video, and I'll see you in the next food adventure.
I didn't think you were going to do that.
I didn't think so either. I was like, ooh.
You had a lot left and done.